Hi, I'm Kevin from Cruising with Wheels. Our channel is all about cruising with disabilities, not just mobility issues. So today we have a special guest, Nicole Thibault, and she's going to help us weed through how to handle some of those challenges. First, she's going to tell us a little bit about herself. Welcome, Nicole.
Hi, everybody. My name is Nicole Thibault, and I'm the owner of Magical Storybook Travels, a travel agency that specializes in family travel and travel for families with special needs. So I help families with disabilities go on cruises, go to family-friendly destinations in Florida and the Caribbean. I help a lot of families with food allergies, autism, sensory processing disorder, families who may have someone who is deaf, hard of hearing. I've also helped families with medical issues, like I had a client who had a son with short bowel syndrome, and also some older guests who have been recovering from chemotherapy and who needed some assistance while on their vacation, while they're in sort of a weakened condition.
Now, Nicole is from our area. I managed to get in contact with her from one of my clients. Some of you know, some of you don't. I'm a hairdresser, not just a YouTube celebrity. But I will be putting a link to all of Nicole's contact information if you have a specific question for her, or maybe you want her to book your travel for you. I'm sure she would be willing to do that.
Oh, absolutely.
She's on Facebook, Twitter. She vlogs. She has a vlog.
I do.
So they'll all be in our description below. So today we are going to talk a little bit about the challenges of cruising or traveling with autism. So in our conversations previously, Nicole has mentioned to me that they just went on a Royal Caribbean cruise.
Oh,
right?
It was awesome. Yes. So I have 3 boys myself. 2 have special needs. One has autism, and the other has sensory processing disorder and something else called speech apraxia, which makes them a little bit hard to understand. So this is actually the reason why I got into the travel industry in the first place, is because we were a huge family that loved to travel, but when my son was diagnosed with autism, it really brought on just a ton of challenges that we didn't know how to handle in the beginning. There were meltdowns and screaming fits, and it was a horrible mess. A lot of behaviors while on vacation, and we couldn't figure out exactly how to accommodate his issues. But slowly over time, we found ways to work around his issues. One of the big pieces with autism is anxiety. Going to some place unknown, unfamiliar to them. They need a sense of security, feeling like everything's the same all the time, and traveling is a huge disruption to that. So we learned how to make preparation, strategies for preparation, and how to get them used to where we're going. So we do research and look at the stateroom on the cruise. As we got ready for our Royal Caribbean cruise, we did YouTube videos, and we watched people in their staterooms. We also looked up what the pools would look like, what the dining areas would look like, so that by the time we went on the cruise, they felt like really prepared, like, oh, I can do this. I know what it's going to look like, and it's not going to be that scary.
Now, you were telling me when we spoke on the phone that there's a strategy about creating a story to prepare your child that has special needs to know what's going to be going on. You said you have a project in the works.
I do.
And I found it very interesting, and I'd like to link that to both our Facebook, Cruising with Wheels Facebook, and to this video and the continuing videos in this series, to your YouTube once you
Once I'm
have
up and
those
running.
available. Yeah.
So, like, for example, Royal Caribbean has something called Autism Program on the Seas. It's very different from Autism on the Seas. Royal Caribbean has an autism program on their ships. And one of the pieces of that program is that they have a downloadable social story that anybody can go on their website and download. And you can actually tailor it to your vacation. And I'll actually send you that link too, so you can post it for your viewers.
Thank you.
It's really interesting because it's maybe a 10-page piece that you'll have, and it'll say, my stateroom is going to be this, and it'll have a fill in the blank. And then my destination will be and blank, and then you fill that in. And then our stops while we're on the cruise will be, and then you can fill in all the stops your cruise ship will make. And it's just a really great way for the kids to get used to the idea of being on the cruise and what it's going to be like. You read that every day, a couple times a day. Parents, therapists can read it with the children. Again, getting them used to it. My business plan that's in the works is to create an online video social story, so that we're taking it really from the next level, from a paper thing that you'd read with a child to a video social story, so that the kids will get used to the cruise ship or any destination, really, Walt Disney World, SeaWorld, and they'll be able to watch them online before they go and really reduce that anxiety that they may feel about traveling.
And I think that's great. It's an additional tool that you can add. So please keep your eye open for our next in the series. We're going to be discussing more in depth the challenges of cruising, specifically with autism. So we'll catch you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.